California love. What's good, y'all? You know what I'm about to talk about. About to talk about Cali, man. Yeah, my first time to Cali, man. This shit was dope, man. So I actually rode first class for the first time going to Cali. It was dope, man. You know, at that time I had free flying benefits and everything, so I was able to get a first class flight. It was cool because, you know, that's the longest flight I ever took at that moment. You know, it was like 6 to 7 hours to get out there. I went to San Francisco. So once I got there, I had to take the air train, which is pretty cool because, you know, you're used to New York and the air train out here, so to see it in different cities is pretty dope. I drove to Oakland. I went to the Raiders Stadium and took some pictures there. And then I also drove to Sacramento because all that's right there. It's not too far from each other. So drove to Sacramento, went to the Sacramento Kings Stadium, took some pictures and all of that. The weather was dope. I went during February, you know what I mean? So it was normally cold in New York, but it was warm out there. And I remember just enjoying the vibe, man. The vibe was dope. The view was dope. I remember, driving on the highway, seeing the lowrider cars and stuff like that, and it looked just like how you picture it, you know what I mean? San Francisco was dope. It was colorful. It looks just like how you picture it to look, or how it looks in the movies and the games and all that type of stuff. It was pretty cool, man. I went to the Golden Gate Bridge, the famous Golden Gate Bridge, drove over that, and it was dope. San Francisco, it has a lot of hippies. It's like a lot of hippies and a lot of stoners or whatever. So at this time, this is when the weed had just got legalized. I think Cali was one of the first places, next to, outside of Denver. So I went to a dispensary, and this was the first time I went there. So it was dope to see it because, in New York, it still wasn't legal. So when I went there, it's a dude at the door, a security guard with a hammer and everything, a gun and all that. And he checks your ID. Then he lets you inside, where it's another gate. And, they kind of lock you in, and then from there, they let you into the actual dispensary. And, they had everything. At this point, people, probably more familiar with dispensaries because it's, at this point, it's illegal in a lot of places. But at that time, it was dope to see, man. And the crazy part about it is the security guard, as I was talking to him, he was getting a phone call from somebody in Brooklyn that he knows. And it was just kind of crazy. We laughed about that. But, yeah, man, it was dope, man. I enjoyed my time out there. Everything was nice. The weather was nice. The people was cool. I stayed in the hotel, can't really remember the name, but it was a basic hotel. It wasn't nothing too fancy. And one of the craziest things I remember when I was driving on the Golden Gate Bridge, it actually was a car accident that happened like a few cars ahead of me, and the car actually tipped over on its side, which was kind of crazy. But yeah, other than that, man, I had a good time, man. I hit the dispensary, got some edibles and all of that, and I just really enjoyed the weather, man. But yeah, that was my first time out of Cali. I haven't been to LA or San Diego. I plan on going back there because those two is actually driving distance from each other. So I'll be able to go to both those cities and see both of those at the same time. But yeah, man, Cali was dope, man. The weather was good. Everything was dope, man. All right, peace. Oh yeah, also I almost forgot to mention. While I was out there, I ate at Jack in the Box, Church's Chicken, and they got this other fast food restaurant called In-N-Out. It was alright, you know what I mean? I basically had to try it because, those restaurants, they don't have them out in New York, so you always hear about different restaurants, so I definitely had to check it out while I was out there, man. Yeah, man. And also, I remember just driving, from Sacramento back down to San Francisco, and just the ride was just dope, man. Like, the view was dope, the vibe was just nice and chill. I was passing by like these wineries and things like that, all this open field and open space and everything, and yeah, it was cool, man. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and enjoy. Also, follow me on Instagram at FlyKing, FLYYYKING. Peace.